Good morning. Today it's is it the 9th or the 10th? It's the 9th. 9th of March. Oh, 9th of May rather. Out in the woods, doing our thing, recording's on, video's on, it's all balanced and nicely gimbalized. It's just as well because otherwise it'd be shaky as anything. Yeah. Had a good day yesterday, got more of the studio sorted, got more things moved around. You know, my living environment is nicer. Loads of stuff. So yeah. So gearing up to make a lot more video. Lovely day out. Wonder how many people I'll bump into today. So yeah, so what did I do yesterday? So my exercise was out filming yesterday's video. My environment was a tidier layout. I need to set up a dedicated sound recording PC, and I have one in mind because I want to do an audio book of the KLF manual, which is how to get a number one. I think it's in 3 months or 5 months, which was an interesting critique of the music industry. You can hear by my heavy breathing that really need to get back into shape, or at least something approaching the shape I was in last year. So yeah, Monday might be a run, a very uncomfortable, horrible run, but yeah. So yeah, first set of people. Sure there'll be more. So I've left it pretty late to be out for a wander. So yeah, so exercise, nominal amount of exercise, and yeah, I could definitely use more. At least I'm not checking the coronavirus figures all the time like I was for the first month of furlough. So yes, the environment was sorted out, did some tidying, swept some stuff up, built a foam mount board panel for ease of acousticness and for less echo in the studio room. So yeah, so I want to do an audio recording of the manual. It can be found wherever you swipe stuff from the internet. I think it'd be a good audio book. I don't know how many parts to split it into because it's only like 50 pages. It's a very short book. It was a very thin book when it was launched. But I don't feel bad about doing an audiobook version because you can't buy it, or if you can buy it, it's really expensive. Like a lot of KLF stuff, or K Foundation. But it's worth... Oh, you can't see how much of a schlep this is. But it is always worth listening to people that break the mould, or step outside it. So it's worth looking into the KLF and what they did, and Crass, who ended up forming a creative commune, and Throbbing Gristle, who did the same thing. Because I think it's important that... Sorry about this. That was a climb. So yeah, so people that use art to break rules are always very interesting. And the more accessible your art, the more people think about breaking the rules. Whether that's artistic rules or social ones. Because a lot of them are massively outdated. Oh, I'm in crappy shape. So yeah. So that was my education bit. So environment, education, exercise and entertainment. And for entertainment I'd recommend right now Midnight Gospel. Very good. Especially if you're feeling a large chunk of ennui. Just some very smart people talking about the nature of existence, really, with trippy animations. So yeah. Oh. So yeah. Bit of a packed day yesterday, and I hope that today will continue along the same vein. So yeah. Part 2. This will save me doing a video. You know, I wrote down a list of everything I could do, given all the bits that were lying around in my house. Oh, let's change it up a bit. There we go. So yeah, so I had to think about all the stuff that was lying around my house. I've got musical instruments, computers, got a drone, got loads of camera equipment, got loads of lighting, audio recording stuff. And yeah, it's not bad. I want to see if I can get onto ACX once the studio's set up and do an audition piece. You know, get into a good, well-rested place and sit there and record an audition bit and record and apply for some jobs, you know, to read out audiobooks, which could be good. Yeah, a nice sideline. Pays reasonably well. So yeah. That could be a thing. Yeah. One away from being an actor. It just requires a bit of discipline and a space in which you can record. So whilst I don't think I'll get like an anbaric chamber with no sound in it at all, I think I've got a good chance of getting it reasonably smooth. So yeah. So today I set up an audio recording PC and hopefully record the first part of the manual. Yeah. So lots of stuff to do, lots of possibilities. So I've got all those things. I've got printers, so I can essentially publish my own books. You know, I've got cameras, I can make my own films or videos like I'm doing now. Oh. It's pretty nice. Nice day out. So yeah, so I think no, there are people ahead. I'm going to turn around. Oh, but I've been out for about 10 minutes, so that might be enough. So yeah, might be a good exercise to write down what you could be doing and what you have the materials to do. I mean, I could also set about learning a bit more about the Arduino and building something useful. I've got a couple of dismantled, you know, plastic frame greenhouses that I can just put back together, which is another job that I'd ideally like to do today. So, yeah. It's been cool. So yeah, so however left I've got on furlough, looks like it'll be at least until June the 1st. So it's at least 3 weeks from this weekend. Now what could I do in 3 weeks? Could I build myself another career? Because I don't suppose the people who record audiobooks are getting any time off. So it might be an idea to do something like that. Whew. So yeah, so from here on in, you know, we probably need to add, that's what I was thinking about the other night, another E on the 4 E's thing, so that would be 5 E's, or VE. There you go. And the 5th E would be expression. Have you expressed yourself creatively today? That might be a worthwhile thing. And just before I came out to report, well, to do this recording, I was speaking to Harlequin in Oz, and he's recently watched the D4 Darius filmmaking course, and he'd like to do that. But yeah, you can apparently put in 1 hour every day for 30 days, and you know, you'll have done all the practical exercises that a normal film school graduate would have done. So yeah, it's an interesting 30-day challenge, and maybe I'll need to do that. So that would be an interesting sort of like a mix of media to go into a video, 1 video every day for the next 30 days to get towards a concept of, you know, film creation and the skills involved. So yeah, so those would be interesting things to do, and it'd be fun to email D4 Darius back and say, you know, your breakdown of the film course that you did was very, very helpful. I managed to do it. If you're at all interested in me doing that, watching someone do that thing for 30 days, then you know, here it is, there's a link. And I also need to properly kickstart the culture, so I need to write the script for at least 1 video on that, and all sorts of other stuff. I've got a few things to build and put together. So yeah, that will be a bonus if I can come out the other side of the lockdown and you know, have all sorts of new skills, and maybe even a couple of sideline things that are going to generate income or increase the amount of time I have. So yeah. So, lots to do today. Lots and lots of interesting bits and pieces to do. I think it's going to be a pretty hot summer, judging from what May's like, or this could be it. So yeah, get out and enjoy yourselves if you can. Do it early in the morning. You end up dodging people if you come in and film them. So I'll make that later on. I think the first exercise is take 100 photographs with composition and, you know, framing in mind, and then review them. So there may be some bonus videos on the culture, so you can go and check that out. And I'd also like to re-record my Fallout 4 playthrough, try and make it a bit more relevant. So yes. Yeah. 11:30. People are coming out for their pre-lunch walk, I guess. But yeah. So I think I'll leave it there because it's just been mumbling and me continuing on. So thanks for watching. Do take care. Where am I going? Who's coming with me? And never get the order messed up. Speak to you soon.